Jon Rahm left Caitlin Clark with a lasting regret after her encounter with LIV golf star. If I only could. 7 months ago, WNBA star Caitlin Clark made a bold comment that intrigued fans. Talking about her off-season plans, Clark said, "I'm gonna play some golf. That's what I'm gonna do until it becomes too cold in Indiana. I'll become a professional golfer." Despite the uproar, she golfed with some of the greats, including Jon Rahm, Nelly Korda, and Max Homa. So, she cannot help but talk about her experience and hope she can improve from where she already is. Active at Augusta National and speaking on Under the Umbrellas for the Masters, she discussed her off-season moments with golf. The WNBA star was there to support her favorite golfers, including Ludwig Aberg. Talking about golfing during the off-season, Clark shared that she learned from professionals like Jon Rahm. Her appreciation, seeing them play in person, was evident. "I played a ton when the season ended. I got to play with Nelly Korda. And over Thanksgiving, I was down in Phoenix and played with Max Homa and Jon Rahm. Just to see them hit the ball and play up close, and it's even the same out here." But Clark's regret? Their swings are so smooth. Only if I could be half of that. I would be happy, but it's fun. She admired watching pro golf in person, the powerful swings of LPGA stars like Nelly Korda, saying they'd be thrilled to have even half that grace. But Clark's self-admission about her golf game makes sense. She is a fan of the sport. In 2024, Clark mentioned that growing up, she played golf with her father. Additionally, she called herself an average golfer with a 16 handicap. What else? Last year, she said, "Usually I'm just praying to break 100. But, despite the flaws in her games, naturally, the charm she felt for the two golfers was reciprocated. The WNBA star Clark impressed the professional golfers just as much. The first time Caitlin Clark got to hit it off with Nelly Korda and Annika Sorenstam was at the 2024 Annika Driven by Gainbridge at Pelican. Clark made impressive shots during her 18-hole shamble with Korda and Sorenstam. It included sinking long putts and hitting powerful drives down the fairway. The WNBA superstar charmed both golfers. Talking about Clark during the event, the 72x LPGA winner, Sorenstam said, "Clark is super mature for 22. Sorenstam noticed a competitive spirit in Clark. Korda, on the other hand, could not help but gush about her calm attitude on the greens." Nelly Korda said during the 2024 LPGA event, "It was great to see how relaxed she was." Caitlin Clark has been teeing it up with a competitive flair from the hardwood to the fairways. At the 2024 RSM Classic Pro-Am at Sea Island Golf Club, she joined forces with fellow Iowan and two-time major champ Zach Johnson and PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan. One could see her growing love for the game. In a memorable moment, she reached the green in 2 shots on a par 5 hole and sank a birdie putt. However, even if Caitlin Clark got the chance to play with multiple golf stars, she missed out on her chance to meet Scottie Scheffler at Augusta National this year. Here's everything you need to know about it. In an interview from 2024, Clark mentioned Rory McIlroy as one of her favorite golfers. She said, "Honestly, I tried to watch as much as I can, and Rory was probably one of my favorite players growing up." However, when Clark arrived at Augusta National this year to give her part of the support, it was for both Rory McIlroy and Scottie Scheffler. Talking about McIlroy's performance at the 2025 Masters, she said, "I think Rory's going to do it, which I think is going to be really cool." But she is there for Scottie Scheffler as well. Clark attended the Masters to support Scottie Scheffler. According to Brad Townsend of the Daily Morning News, Clark strategically positioned herself for the defending champion could take note of her. Caitlin Clark was wearing a white Masters cup, however. Even that failed to attract Scheffler's attention. The 2x Masters champion was too busy writing in his yardage book. Last year, Clark liked a tweet by Kyle Porter that said, "I believe the only person who can stop Scottie Scheffler at this point is Meredith Scheffler." Looks like plenty agree. Scottie's game is on fire, but it's Meredith who holds the extinguisher.